Hi guys, this is my video on the must-have apps for Android part 6. So guys, if you have not been through my previous must-have apps videos, the links are available in the description. Please go through that. You might get a lot of useful apps for your Android. So let's go ahead and begin the countdown. So the first app here in my list is the Active Lock Screen. It's a third-party lock screen. Replaces your default lock screen. Okay, this is the lock screen. All right, you have the date here, time here. You have this unlock button over here. You can go on to call directly. You can just have a preview of your recent calls. All right, you can go on to this messaging icon. You'll get a host of apps related to your messaging. You have this camera app. You can access to gallery, video player, camera, and so on. You can directly go to alarms and clock settings and so on. You can also customize these shortcuts. You can unlock your phone and you can turn your phone to silent mode from here. So let's move on to settings now. So you can enable lock screen, right? All right, you can select your shortcuts for your lock screen, set up your plugins. You can also set up themes for your lock screen. You can get themes from the Play Store. So you can do your basic customizations, and it's a pretty cool lock screen, guys. It looks really good and it's pretty good for a change. It doesn't remove your the system lock screen, it just replaces your system lock screen. Doesn't consume too much of memory, so I'll definitely suggest you to try this lock screen. So that's my number one. The next app in my list is the landscape wallpaper. So guys, this basically is for the Galaxy Note 2 and any Android phone that doesn't support wallpaper scrolling. By default, with the Galaxy Note 2, we don't have the wallpaper scrolling options, but with this app, you can just do it. Okay, let me just show it to you. Hit set wallpaper. Choose any image that you want to set that image for your wallpaper. Say for example, okay, I want this one. All right, and hit OK. Now go on to start live wallpaper. And you can just check it how it appears. All right, you can see the scrolling, and once done, hit set wallpaper. And now you have this wallpaper scrolling. All right, there you have it. So works great. So that's my number 2. So guys, the next app in my list is the bookmark folders. The app itself says what it does. We can save all your bookmarks under a single folder. You can also create your own bookmark. You can just give the title, give the URL over here, and hit create. That will be done. And you can save all your bookmarks under a single folder, and you can just access it, and you can just tap onto that to go into that website. Pretty handy, pretty useful. So guys, the next app here in my list is the Color Splash Effect Pro. Get the Pro version, hit start, new session, and let me just show it to you how it works exactly from any gallery. All right, let me choose okay, this again. All right, so you have this black and white image. All right, and you can just color any certain area. Say for example, if you want to color this balloon only, whatever balloon, you can do it over here. And you can do various customizations like here, brightness and so on. You can also color any certain area with any preferred color. Say for example, you can choose your color from here. Say I want the blue. All right, oh sorry, okay, and now I can just do that. So it's a pretty fun and a pretty useful useful for creating fun photos and fun editings. So guys, the next app here is the Snap Camera. It's like the Jelly Bean camera. You can switch between the shooting mode and the video mode from here. You can touch to focus, and if you touch and hold a certain area, you get additional options to rotate your camera, zooming it and zooming out, additional settings. You can take images under various lights and turn on your flash or turn off. It also supports pinch in zoom and zoom out. So guys, let's move on to additional settings. You can choose the picture size, video quality, 1080p is supported, scene mode, self timer, burst mode, video focus and so on, JPEG quality, effects. You also have various effects like mono, negative, sepia, cartoonize and so on. So all the effects works great. Say for example, if you choose this cartoonize effect, Everything seems as if it's painted like the paper camera, and it works great. So pretty handy for a single hand use, and it's really great, guys. The next app here is the quickly notification shortcuts. So how this app exactly works is you can enable it. You can choose the number of rows here, alright, to add various shortcuts. Say for example, I have 2 rows here. So I add any applications here, say for example calculator, any app that you use the most, say Dribbler, Facebook. So guys, as we have the shortcuts placed now you go back and now you pull down your notification, you'll have these shortcuts over here, so you can directly launch that app. All right, very quick, very fast. And guys, the best thing about this app is it never runs in the background, and it consumes very less memory, about 800 KB from the system for its notifications. So it's really fast, really light, really handy. So guys, the next one here in my list is the News 360. It's a news app. You can select from various categories, and you have an amazing interface with this app, guys. Get started. You can select from various categories like arts, politics. Just make swipe to select from your preferred categories. Okay, once done, hit build your News 360. So here you have it. So you have the news here. You can just swipe to read the headlines, and if you want to go into the detail, you can just simply tap it. And you also can add additional settings, like you can get your local news, top stories. You can add additional topics to it as well from various categories. All right, so guys, it's a pretty handy app. You can read your news with an amazing interface. Next one here is the Greenify. It's basically a battery saver, all right, and you require root permissions for this app. So guys, how this app exactly works is, say for example, the apps that you use the most like Facebook, WhatsApp and so on, you can just select it, all right, any app that you use the most and enable it. All right, you can just tap onto this button, select the apps that you use the most, all right, and hit done. And once that's done, so how this app exactly works is, when you're not using those apps, all right, like my Facebook, WhatsApp and so on, it kind of put all these apps into the hibernate mode, like it doesn't consume memory and more battery. All right, so this is how it works, and I feel that it's working for me. So just go ahead, try this app. So guys, the next app here is the Firefox. It's a web browser, and you can do your basic customizations from the settings menu. All right, you can add plugins and various add-ons to it. So these are the add-ons that I have installed, like the full screen mode and so on. Right now I have the full screen mode. You can also browse from various Firefox add-ons from here. Okay, so it's there now. You can browse from various categories like feeds, performance, user interface. That means you can also add themes to your Firefox browser. So guys, it's basically a very good browser, and it also supports Flash Player. So guys, I've been using this Firefox since the last 10 days, and I have had no issues with this browser. So personally, I'll suggest you to try this web browser. It's really fast and really good. So guys, the last app in my list is the Dribbler. Basically, you get Dribbler for your particular device. Like say if you're using your Galaxy Note 2, you get this Dribbler for Galaxy Note 2. If it's S3, Nexus 7, Tab and so on. But this one is like the universal one. Alright. And here you get all the news, app and game updates, rumors about Android, like HTC One versus Samsung Galaxy Note 2, getting more out of Google now, and so on. So you get informed about new tweaks, new mods and so on. You also have popular categories. So basically it's a complete Android news app and informs about all the updates and happenings that is going on with Android. So that's all for this video, guys. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section, and I'll be improving my lighting and stuff very soon. It's under construction, so please bear with me as my videos are dark, sometimes really dark. So it's irritating, I know, but I can't help it right now. And so that's pretty much it, guys. Stay subscribed. Bye bye now, and you guys have a great day.